Hello folks, Tiso here. The last time I made a tier list, some of you agreed with it while others were highly unsatisfied. So I decided to make another tier list. And what list is more divided than a waifu tier list? Can't wait to see all the Kokomi shrimps complaining in the comments below. Before I start, let's put down some ground rules. I'm only rating waifus that came out in the first year, so all the way up to Sara and A. Husbandos might come later. The ranking is 100% based on my personal taste, so I'm expecting many people to disagree. Also, I am not a lore guru, so I'm only using info that I know about from playing the game and reading the parts that I happen to not skip. Anywho, enough talk. Let me show you my trash taste. Starting with Lumine. She is very cute, but since the story keeps you as a silent protagonist for most of the game, there isn't much there besides her facial emotions. I'm sorry, but her blandness, whether it was intended or not, is going to cut her down to C tier. Amber is very cheerful and highly energetic. You can see that from her jump intro when you first meet her. She is also very useful as a lighter early in the game. Sporty outrider outfit, nice bow, and I like bunnies. A tier she goes. Lisa obviously has huge mommy vibes. While I do like the ara voices, I'm a little scared when she gets mad. I don't really use her much, so all I really know about Lisa is how dedicated she is at collecting late library books and her climbing montages. So I'll just put her here. Jean is a strong-willed leader and has a bunch of misfits to keep in control. She also has some crazy kicks. I see the appeal, I do, but it's just not to my personal taste. Next to Lisa she goes. Fischl is adorable, especially during the one time she broke character and talked normally.
You are a good listener. I enjoy chatting with you.
I really like her design as well. I don't think I really need to defend her, she was my obvious favorite from the early cast. S tier for the Prinzessin Dörfer Ertelung. Xiangling is another favorite of mine. She is great in combat and she's an excellent cook. I have a very diverse palate and love trying new and unique foods. Any good cook is highly rated in my eyes, so she will obviously sit at the top as well. Barbara is the idol of Mondstadt. I liked her energetic personality from the early game, but the voice direction change, not so much. Now she seems calmer and more relaxed, and the change wasn't really into my liking, so I will have to rate her current state lower than how she was when the game came out. Sucrose is shy but very dedicated. I like her a bit even though the game barely has any story or events that involves her. Maybe I'll like her more if MiHoYo added more content involving her, since I really like science and all that. But at the moment, she's gonna be somewhere in the middle here. Noelle is a lovely lady and such a hard worker. She's a knight in training, a maid, and works at KFC. She also has multiple hangout events, so I guess MiHoYo likes her too. Those hangout events actually let us learn more about her, and she seems like a caring spirit. Next up, Mona, the tsundere with no mora. Her story quest was pretty entertaining. Lots of cute moments where she was conflicted between her pride and her survival, and the camera was very selective, let's say, during the cutscenes as well. I like her visual and personality, so she's gonna sit high for me. Okay, Venti. His god form confuses me. I don't like that. Also, this is a waifu tier list, and technically, Venti is not a waifu. So, next. Klee. Done. Next. Diona. Okay, I'm pretty sure she's older, since she is able to make cocktails and all that stuff, but I don't want to risk it, skipping her as well. Next. Rosaria. If you have seen my combat guides, you can tell I like Rosaria. I enjoy her playstyle, the multiple roles she can fill, her tired attitude, and her voice. This Ice Cold Nun Assassin is an easy S tier for me. Eula was another surprise character. On the exterior, she plays a villain, but on the inside, she cares about others and wants to correct her family's wrongdoing. Self-sacrificing characters like her have a very special place in my heart. She doesn't want pity or admiration from others either. Just a strong-willed lady taking care of things on her own. Oh yeah, she's also a great dancer, an obvious S tier. On to the next nation. Ningguang also has the mommy aura, but unlike Lisa, I actually like Ningguang's vibes. She doesn't want to kill me. Oh, here's a secret about me. I really like the look of Qi Pao, that Chinese dress, and how it shows off her legs. Auto S tier. Also, if Signora was playable, I will put her in the top tier for the exact same reasons. Such a shame she teleported away during that cutscene with the Raiden Shogun. She'll show up again, right? Right? Pretty please? MiHoYo, please? Alright, get it together. Who's next? Another character with huge mommy vibes? Actually, I also like Beidou. She has a very upbeat and carefree personality, lots of charisma to lead her gang of pirates, and she is just a badass in general. Up here she goes. Keqing is another hard worker, but I actually don't know much about her besides how much effort she puts into her job. I also don't really feel the hair that looks like fake cat ears, along with her real ears. I do like her stockings though, but overall she is average in my eyes. Chi-Chi? I'm pretty sure she's super old since she's a zombie and all that, but I'm not gonna risk it. Nope tier and next. Okay, I know I joke about Xinyan a lot, but she finally got some story, so technically she is no longer the forgotten child. I also like her outfit a lot. The fishnet stockings look great. I'm a huge fan of Norgigante, and she rocks, literally. I also don't mind her southern accent, even though it doesn't really fit the nation's China-inspired aesthetic. This might surprise most of you, but she's gonna be sitting at the top of A tier for me. Wu Tao is another free spirit, very cute and charming, top tier voices in both English and Japanese, fun to play as, and very strong. Also, I like her eyes, very easy to get mesmerized in them. She's also gonna be pretty high on my list. Ganyu, everyone's number one Coco Goat. So powerful, she actually breaks some of the combat encounters in the game. I like her soft-spoken voice, and I really like her apparel. I'm pretty sure she's high on just about everyone's waifu list, and I can't really find a reason to place her any differently for mine. Yanfei has a very positive and curious personality. Her attack animations are one of the most lively out of any character. I can't really find anything negative about her, but at the same time, nothing stellar enough to put her on the top tier, so I'll just put her around here instead. Ayaka, very elegant and refined, with a voice that matches her very well. We also spent a lot of time with her in the main story and side story. We did some odd jobs for her, learned about her mother, and spent some time in a festival. And never forget about those wet socks. Lots of good points, but it's just not for me. Surprise B tier. Sayu, putting her in the I'm not sure I want to talk about you in a waifu tier list tier. Sorry Lily Pichu. Yoimiya, I'm sure I said this plenty of times before, but here we go again. Visually, she has my favorite character design in Genshin. I love her energetic and positive take on everything, and that Osaka accent is just a bonus. As a side note, Rin Tosaka is my favorite character from the Fate series, and they share the same voice actress. Anyways, if it wasn't obvious, Yoimiya is getting the number 1 spot for me. Next up, Sara Kujo. Loyal, stern, and has a collection of Raiden Shogun figurines. She is very serious about her work and dedicated to her Shogun. Sara is definitely someone you want on your side. I also like how she looks, but her gameplay is pretty meh, so I'll be putting her in the middle of A tier. Next up, A. The Electro Archon of Inazuma with a painful past that resulted in her current state. She's not evil, just misunderstood. But we were able to reach out to her inner self and get to the root of the problem, where you find out she is just a gentle soul. Oh, did I mention she is voiced by Miyuki Sawashiro, whom, by the way, is my favorite seiyuu? One of my favorite characters in the game for many reasons. Almost done. Next is Kokomi. Talk about going from the top to the bottom. Some of you might know about my biggest gripe with Kokomi's design. Her half gloves. It only covers half her palm, and I still can't unsee her hand in the official splash art. Her dress is designed to look like fins, which can be a positive or a negative depending on your taste, on how much you like fish, I guess. It's neutral for me, but I still can't get past the gloves. Next to Lumine you go. And lastly, the Visitor from Another World. I enjoyed Horizon Zero Dawn when it came out, and I'm looking forward to using Aloy's new arsenal in Horizon Forbidden West next year. I know they have to change her design since the aesthetics of the 3D style that she came from won't really fit Genshin, but this hybrid design doesn't match either. She still looks very out of place and a lot different than her original self actually, and since she's a guest character, I'm not sure if miHoYo will ever add some kind of story with her that affects the Traveler or Teyvat. At least she can keep Kokomi company. And that's pretty much it for my list. Let me go and put my top 3 in the actual top 3 spots. And voila! My official Genshin waifu tier list after 1 year. I actually use both Yoimiya and A in my main team now, and they also synergize together quite well. Let me know what you agree with and disagree with. I'll be interested in the comments below. Hope to enjoy your company for another year, and as always, have fun out there, traveler. P.S. I did not know about the KFC glider requiring a Twitch sub until after I recorded this. First there was that anniversary fiasco, now this. What a mess. Anyway, have fun and goodbye for now, traveler.